Hey guys, it's me, Nerd Z, coming at you with another video. But today we're going to be doing a little bit different. We're going to be doing some analysis of the Fallout 76 The Pit trailer. I've watched it quite a few times because I love The Pit, and I need to know. I need to know. This might be the one thing that'll get me back into Fallout 76, and I'm not even joking. That is me being 100% completely serious. I might start a new character right now, like right after I'm done doing this, and head right into leveling him up to get him ready for the pit. I don't know when this is going to come out. They didn't say, but I'm very interested in the pit and what Fallout 76's team is going to do with it. Let's jump straight into it. Let's talk about a few things, shall we? All right, let's look at the trailer. So it kind of opens up, fades from black to just a set of eyes looking around. It freaked me out at first. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, wait a minute. That's Fallout. I know Fallout when I see it. But then the first thing that caught my eye was the pilot here. He's talking on a walkie-talkie, but the one thing that the producer of this trailer didn't bother to even try to hide is the fact that he doesn't have a Brotherhood of Steel insignia, the fact that there isn't an Enclave insignia, and the fact that he's wearing a pre-war American flag on his shoulder. Now, so this could mean one or two things. He could just be a pre-war pilot that is now working with the Enclave, and so that's why he doesn't have the Enclave insignia anywhere. Or, now this is a big or, he could very well be U.S. Army remnant, and that means that there is some sort of U.S. Army that he is reporting back to. There's some sort of general or somebody that he reports back to. And if you listen to him when he says,
What the hell was that? Expedition Squad Delta, report, over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there?
So his vertebrate's giving off a warning. It's saying warning, and he's trying to figure out where his expedition squad that he dropped off is, right? And he's like, what the fuck was that? Or I guess, what the hell is that? I gotta keep this PG. What the hell was that? Because he heard something, and he couldn't tell what it was. And he's just chilling in the vertebrate, and he doesn't know what's going on. But if we zoom out a little bit further, and we let the trailer keep playing, his vertebrate is still going. You could hear it kind of whirling down, so he just landed. So I'm assuming he's coming in to pick him up. But the vertebrate itself is riddled with bullet holes, meaning that this U.S. Army remnant soldier is still in battle. They're still in combat with somebody. And now I don't know if it's going to be the Enclave, the Brotherhood, or the Raiders of the Pit. But it's a strange detail that they would leave a battle-hardened vertebrate in. It's the first time I've ever seen it in a Fallout game, right? Because if you look at Fallout 4's trailers, they had you sitting in the vertebrate, gunning down everything in a bunch of their trailers. None of them had damage on them. None of them. Not a single one had like any sort of damage, except for the ones that exploded, obviously. But this particular one, is riddled with bullet holes, insinuating that the pit is a active war zone and that some sort of U.S. military is actively patrolling it. Why? One reason. And if we keep going on through the trailer, we see it right there. Right there. Just to the left of the screen, those two smokestacks, they're still spewing out smoke. Now the pit was nuked really heavily because of its like industrial prowess, right? And then it also is a funnel for two major rivers, funneling just irradiated shit into the center of it, and that's why it's called the pit, because nothing can survive there. And if you live there, you're gonna die basically, because everything is irradiated. It's an irradiated cesspit. Why the hell are there two working still? Like, there's a factory in the background there, and they wanted us to see it because it's so perfectly framed by the wreckage of that building. They want us to know that there's something happening at that factory. But what? Raider war bosses. There is some sort of machine functioning there, and whoever is using it is going to war with the army. It sounds ridiculous. I never thought I'd be saying that, but they are going to war with the army. And then as the trailer progresses, you see what appears to be 2 or 3 dead soldiers and then one arm. So two dead soldiers. I think the one on the top right there is a dead soldier, and then there's the plain one right there on the left, and then the arm. The arm also has a Pit Boy, so that's an interesting touch. I don't know if the U.S. Army carries Pit Boys, so that's interesting. I'd have to look back to Operation Anchorage to know for sure, but I think they did. Don't quote me on that, though. But what's interesting about this part is the fact that the monster, or the mutant, rather, that drags the arm off screen is a homage back to Fallout 4 when you're in the witchcraft building, right? The Deathclaw drags the arm and the dead body's out of sight and out of mind, and spooks you, right? And growls and grumbles and stomps around. And I think that was a ploy to get you to think that this was a Deathclaw, but it's not. There's no way that that's a Deathclaw. And there's one very clear reason as to why I'm thinking it's not a Deathclaw. And if you listen to it, right there, as it pans out of the building through the hole, you hear it. It's stomping, it's grumbling, it's groaning, and then it like bubbles. It's hard to explain. It's like wet. It's like a wet growl. Deathclaws don't have a wet, grumbly growl. They're not the same. So what the fuck is that thing? Because it's big enough to shake a building, and if we keep watching, right there, the camera sways back and forth, a gust of wind goes by, and the camera shakes. Why? Because whatever the hell it is can fly. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not a Scorch Beast, because that'd be stupid. I would be very upset if Bethesda put Scorch Beasts in the Pit. I would be very upset. I love the Pit. The Pit is my favorite DLC from Fallout 3. It's my favorite part of the Fallout world because it is so atmospheric and perfectly crafted. And this makes me interested. This could very well be the thing that gets me back into Fallout 76. We'll see. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. Did you like the video? Did you not like the video? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know down in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you in the wasteland.